no, you're right. But yeah, I gotta ask if do you ever think like you had with Ortiz, you'll ever have a moment like that with Fury? I know Ali and Frazier. They
Nah,
okay.
never. Because I know the truth behind that. I don't condone and cheating and shit like that. I know that no matter what people say, it's just like people use, you have analysts or whatever. If he did have something in the glove, or if he did something, why did you not go to the authorities? And I wish I was in front of them. I can grab their collar, and I would grab their collar and put them close to my face so we can be eye to eye, face to face, so much that my breath touched their face. And I would tell them, why the fuck would I go to the authorities when I have an opportunity to release my own energy and put my hands upon him in the possibility of trying to kill him and get paid millions of dollars doing it? I'm gonna go to the authorities. Okay, go to the authorities. They lock him up. Then what's next? That's it. A good write up. Okay, we proved our case. Nobody getting fed. What justice did that done? That don't make no sense. That sounds like somebody that's not non-competitional, that don't supposed to be in no combat sports because their mindset ain't set on combat. It's set on being nice. So that old theory don't even make sense to me. Like,
What's good, family? It's your man the YB back once again. So we just heard there from your man's Deontay. Listen, Tweak-ontay. He tweaking right now. He a tweaker. I'm sorry, yeah. I'm sorry. Deontay is a traditional tweaker. He don't know what he's saying. Oh, man, why? Why would I tell the authorities? Gotta gas, man. Listen. Oh, man, why would I tell the authorities? This guy gas. Listen. Cut the cap, Mr. Twerk-ontay. Listen, Mr. Tweak-ontay. Yeah? I was just starting to like you again, but you bugging right now. You just said, oh, Fury cheated, I'll never forgive him. The reason I didn't tell the authorities was because I wanted the ability to smoke him and get paid money and all this other stuff. Listen, you had your shot and you still got whooped. And I'm sorry, yeah, I ain't no one's shill. I've seen evidence from the first fight, or I'm not sure, from one of the fights, there was certainly evidence that was weird. The glove was doing bobbly things. I'm not sure what. Listen, have I got any physical proof of what happened? No, I haven't. But I'm telling you now, as many years as I've watched boxing, there is proof that things was looking buggy. However, that third fight, end of the day, whatever way you look at it, there was nothing dodgy going on. So you had your fair shot, and your pack was smoked in a similar fashion. So it's done now, in that sense. Now, I ain't going to begrudge him. As a man, it's your right. If you want to keep that venom, listen, with the amount of zesty guys in this sport today, everyone trying to be friends. I just saw a picture of Buatsi and Yard on Twitter. Anthony Yard and Joshua Buatsi. They're should be big UK rivals. Instead, they all in the video, kissing and making... dead man. So, with that, in respect to that, I respect Wilder. I mean, let's not forget, people, yeah, we've seen Mike Tyson chewing on Lennox Lewis's leg. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? So, in 2022, I see way too many people trying to be friends. So I'm not going to... Back in a year ago, I would have sit there and said, oh, Wilder, you need to show some respect. But I'm happy for him. If he don't want to show respect and he's still competing, for all he knows, yeah, if Wilder knocks out Usyk, he back into the Fury fight. So, it's one of them ones. I don't begrudge him. But to sit there and say he cheated, if you really want justice, let's be real now. You don't have no evidence to take it to court. Yeah? That's the God's honest truth. You don't have no evidence. Let's not make out you've got a full brief full of evidence, and you just chose to put it off. You know what I'm saying? And if you did, we ain't seen none. Where's your public end of the day, you could make a public case, and you ain't. So you waffling. You waffling at this point. You had your shot to run it, and you didn't end up killing no one. That's the go. You almost ended up. Listen, end of the day, yeah. If there wasn't a referee in that ring, you'd have been dead, because Fury put you down first. I believe. Yeah. If there wasn't a referee in that ring, Fury would have put you down first, walked over, and done whatever he wanted with your carcass. Yeah? So, on that basis, on that principle, the only person who was likely to die in that ring was you. So, in that respect, you need to live and let live now. Because you put all that energy into it and you still got smoked. So, what are we doing still bringing this up? Now, in all fairness to Wilder, it was the interviewer. They're always trying to get sound bites, aren't they? They know how Wilder feels. It's it's not a snake move, but they know, no, Fury, Wilder's never going to be best friends with Fury. And that's fine. Again, people don't have to be friends. It's only in recent years, it's only since the whole rainbow flag thing come along, everyone got to be friends now. And if you're not friends, there's a problem. Yeah? As long as two people ain't causing each other no problems, I don't have an issue with people having issues with each other. Yeah? Now, if you're doing physical things about it, then it becomes an issue. Yeah? Anyway, let's listen to the rest of this clown. I'm pretty sure this clown Donnie has some more to say.
That whole theory don't even make sense to me. Like, why would we do that when we are in the hurt business? This is what we do. I can hurt you and get paid doing it. That sounds like a sweet deal to me.
Well, I saw him tweet something, post something that looks like Wilder is about to be the #1 heavyweight again at WBC. Does that mean you'd be down to fight a 4th time if it comes to that?
Most definitely. I mean, as long as whoever in the business, I've had interviews like this earlier, and about fighting different people. And like I said, I'm back. I'm in the division. I'm in the business.
Division.
And who's here? And they bring a hell of a fight. Let's do it. Like I've never ducked or dodged anyone. I'm the one that bless people with all the opportunities.
True.
Even if they're not my mandatory or not in line to fight, but because they're a great fighter, I see the potential and it's gonna be a great fight. I makes it happen. One thing about my team being with Al Heyman, and Shelly, even with my trainers, down Jay, Don, Joey, Malik, all my guys, man. We don't avoid anyone. Who I want, we're gonna get. Al don't hold back his fighters on things. He may give his suggestion on this and that or whatever, but pretty much who we want, we're gonna get. So with that being said,
oops, I know this subject is different to the video title, but listen, Wilder's just admitted that he ducked AJ. He just said, we get the fights we want. AJ offered Wilder $120 million DAZN deal. Oops, he turned it down. And to be quite frank, if I was Deontay Wilder, for example, we see Terence Crawford suing Bob Arum, erroneously in my opinion. But Wilder, I believe, has a real case to sue Shelley Winkle. Then again, he might not have a case, because if he'd said no, then he said no. But if Shelley gave him bad advice, I'm sorry, but that was a huge blunder. It was a 3-fight deal, people. I remember at the time saying 18 months. Wilder sat out 18 months between the second fight and third fight with Fury. In that same amount of time, yeah, he could have made $120 million. Absolutely astronomical. And that was at the peak of the AJ and Wilder stuff. Unbelievable, the bad management that was. At the time, though, I remember Wilder saying, oh man, we heavyweights and it's going to be bigger than Mayweather Pacquiao. And they was obviously all counting on Wilder beating Fury, which in all fairness, that would have catapulted Wilder's stature. And they was banking on AJ. And to be fair, at the time, it wasn't a bad calculation. After all, who expected AJ to lose to Andy Ruiz? No one. Who expected AJ to lose to Usyk for what it's worth? No one. And people can say, I've noticed a lot of these Monday morning quarterback cats. Oh, well, I always knew. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, there was a certain amount of people who knew Usyk would win. But the point is, the odds was 4-1 for a reason. It wasn't because the masses thought Usyk was going to win. That tells you only 25% of people thought Usyk was going to win. So the point is, it wasn't a bad calculation. Yeah, AJ will pretty likely to stay undefeated, and Wilder will beat Fury, coming off a layoff. Oops. AJ washed up, Wilder washed up, and now Fury on top. It just goes to show that It's messy, but then again, Wilder and AJ will fight eventually. It's not going to be the barn burner it once was planned to be. Well, it's not going to be the... Yeah, it's not going to be the old... Let's not forget, people, AJ's changed now. The old AJ, a different, you know what I mean? The old AJ, yeah, who would go in there and set about a guy, that's gone now. AJ, if he fights Wilder, will go in there and you'll see him. Listen, we've seen AJ apprehensive of a man who can't punch for toffee. I've seen AJ in there negotiating with a middleweight. How do you think it's going to be when Wilder's in there slinging that right hand? A heavyweight right hand. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them ones. So, for casual fans, it'll be what it'll be. But for us hardcore fans, we know that this ain't the real. It's not what it once was, is it? Not because of... In all fairness, Wilder's going to be bringing what he was always bringing. It's the AJ side of things that's let us down. AJ couldn't even throw decent combinations against Usyk, really, for the most part. Is he going to go in there and set about Wilder? I don't think so. Anyway, the good news is... The only good news about all of these guys losing, yeah, is the fact that it means that no one's got no ego left anymore. They're all thinking about the money now. You know what I mean? AJ admitted it. Oh, my character's all about money. Wilder's said it. Oh, money, 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 money. Before, when you're undefeated, you're thinking, shit. Yeah, you're being a lot more tactical. Now, you've been whooped a whole bunch of times. You think, damn, let's just spread my... You know what I mean? Let's just spread my cheeks to the highest bidder. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button. Subscribe. And your boy will be back 100%.